Hey everyone, it's Wowman, and in today's installment, I did want to take a little bit of a dive into this extremely bizarre YouTube channel, a channel that goes by the name of Robert Helpman. Now this collection of videos does revolve around two people, a person named Robert, the owner of the YouTube channel, and another person named Daisy. And from just looking at these thumbnails, I'm sure you're expecting us to go on a little bit of a ride. And what's even stranger about this channel is that all of these videos were uploaded on the exact same day around the same time as well. And after that final upload, the channel goes completely dark, never to upload ever again. So as always, before we dive into this entire thing, viewer discretion is advised. And although this is just an art piece, meaning this is completely fictional and created for artistic purposes, the stuff we're going to be looking at is still nonetheless very creepy. But yeah, please do not forget to subscribe as well as like the video as well as commenting bruh, because that actually helps out the channel a lot. So if you could do that, that'd be awesome. Hey everyone, so real quick, I did want to thank Scentbird for sponsoring this video. Scentbird is a fragrance subscription service with a mission to empower each and every person to express themselves through scent. And what's really great about Scentbird is that you can explore different types of fragrances to find a scent that's great just for you. And your first bottle will also come dressed in a free atomizer case. The 8ml bottle holds roughly around 120 sprays, which should last you until your next order. And so the way that these cases work is that you simply put unlock on the vial, and then it opens up really easily. You can also see just by looking at the vial that this is a very generous amount of fragrance that'll last you a while. So the fragrances that I have here are Ash, Ashley Benson, Eau de Hadrian, and Mercedes-Benz Select. So this is Eau de Hadrian, very classy. It says it has bergamot, cypress, grapefruit, and green mandarin, and cyclian. But yeah, definitely my favorite one has to be Ashley Benson. It's this one right here. It has rose, damask, black cedar, and zesty orange. This is definitely my recommendation. Scentbird lets you choose a new designer fragrance to try every month for just $17. And every month you do get to pick what you receive, so there are no surprises. They have perfumes and colognes and a lot of unisex options as well. With each fragrance, you'll get a 30-day supply, so you can try out fragrances before committing to a full-sized bottle. But yes, please be sure to use my coupon code WOWMAN for 55% off at Scentbird. It's just a little over $7 for your first month, available in the USA and Canada. The first video in this collection of videos is titled Daisy Arrives. This video was uploaded to the YouTube channel, posted back on July 12th, 2015, with a description that states, "Beautiful Daisy comes to stay. She was very excited. We're all delighted she's here." The video begins with a still shot of an armchair with what seems to be a white curtain in the background. And for the most part, that's all we really see. For the first half of this video, this is all that happens. But halfway through the video, what appears to be a body bag appears, seated on the armchair. And this is Daisy. Also around that halfway point where Daisy appears in the chair, there is a flash of words. So these are featured in every single video and do make a poem that we'll come back to at the end of the video. The second video uploaded on the channel is called Daisy and Friends, and within this installment we see Daisy once again. The description reading, "Daisy and all of her loving friends gathered for a meal to celebrate her arrival. We spent hours preparing her favorite foods. It's so nice she's here." The entire video is only about a minute long, with Daisy just sitting there while a fly can be heard buzzing around the room, further alluding to Daisy's decaying corpse within the body bag. So at this point it's pretty clear that there's something going on and there's somebody in this bag. Although as to who that actually is, we do need to dive a little bit further to uncover the truth. So these next two videos are titled Daisy Settles In and Tucking Daisy In. In the first one, Daisy can be seen placed on what looks like bags of laundry, her entire body still encased within the body bag. And 25 seconds into the video, we can see the man responsible for these horrific acts. The man appears to be dressed in a suit and has a white mask on. Kind of similar to the masks used in Knock at the Cabin, if you guys have watched that one. If you haven't though, that movie is really good. The description reading, Daisy settles in for her stay with us. Unfamiliar surroundings are easier to cope with when you are with people who love and care for you. And at this point it becomes pretty evident that there is no one else inside of this home except for Robert and Daisy. And when Robert is talking about Daisy's friends and loved ones, he's specifically talking about himself, but another thing is that he's talking to us, the viewer. Because Robert is filming these videos with the intent to upload this to a large group of people, and the viewer is the friends and loved ones he's talking about. Robert is under some kind of delusion that 1, Daisy is alive, and 2, that there are people inside of this home with him, when in reality it's just him, Daisy, and a camera. Robert is sort of playing out these fictional scenarios inside of his head, imagining Daisy to be a guest in his home, ready to spend the weekend with him and his friends. Now this next one on the list gets even creepier just from the title. I'm pretty sure you can, feel already creeped out. In this one it looks like there is someone else sleeping on the bed with Daisy, whether that be another body bag or Robert himself under the covers. But now thankfully this is as creepy as the video gets. Similar to the previous videos, there's really only 2 shots in this one. The shot of them both on the bed and the shot of Robert leaving the bed. But what I found even freakier to think about in this video is that because Robert is filming all of these videos on his own, this would mean that he would have to set up the camera on the foot of the bed, pressing record and lying next to Daisy, only for him to have to get back up again to press stop recording, which is why in the final shot, Robert isn't there anymore. The description of this video goes, "Some people just never grow up. Even at Daisy's age, she still insists on being tucked in at night. Good night, Daisy. Sleep tight. You've a busy day ahead." Meaning that this first collection of videos is just Daisy arriving to the home, and the rest of the videos plays out what a fun weekend looks like with Robert and his guest. In the 5th video, called Daisy Feeds the Birds, there isn't much to it. But what does happen is that there is a random key that appears next to Daisy in the latter half of the video. But other than that, nothing else really happens. But as for this one actually genuinely freaked me out when I first watched it because it's just too much. The video is called Daisy Tumble. Daisy is seen at the bottom of the staircase with no explanation as how she could have gotten there. Although we can assume that this was an act of aggression on Robert's part. Even people as graceful as Daisy take a bad step once in a while. Don't worry, Daisy. We'll kiss it better. So in this one, it's just very disturbing to see Robert committing, acts of aggression, throwing Daisy down a staircase when Daisy literally can't do anything, but he's still being enraged by her presence for some reason. Video number 7, Daisy plays hide and seek. We forgot how much fun this game is, especially with so many good hiding places in this old house. Where are you, Daisy? We'll find you. Video 8, Daisy playing. So this next upload from Robert has to be one of the worst by far. So bad in fact that I will not be able to show the final couple seconds of this video, because in this video Robert's aggressive mannerisms start to show themselves once again. For starters, Daisy is strung up on the side of a door, which is odd in itself because up until this point Daisy has always been placed in very comfortable positions, Robert treating her as if she was alive. And what happens next will be blurred because Robert punctures Daisy repeatedly with the weapon. We never thought the old, overgrown swing set would be used again, but Daisy cleared it off and has been on it all afternoon. So nice to see. So now this description of the video is just completely out of place. It doesn't describe the video at all. So what I think is happening is that Robert mislabeled the file names of the videos he recorded. Robert thinking this video was of Daisy on the swing set, but instead he uploaded the wrong file. A file that was never meant to be public, which honestly makes you think about how many other videos there are of Daisy and Robert. Videos that were kept secret and never uploaded. With only 2 videos left on the channel to cover, there is still a tremendous amount of room to speculate as to what is truly happening. However, within this disturbing upload, I believe the same thing is happening as the last one, with Robert uploading the wrong video to his channel. The video is called Daisy Makes a Mess, and within it, Robert places Daisy on the kitchen counter, and with the knife from earlier, appears to be gutting Daisy. Tisk tisk, Daisy. Don't worry, we'll get it cleaned up.
Perhaps don't think that I mind getting dirty like this, for it's something I'd really be sorry to miss. I have to go down all these dirty old places to bring gifts to the children and smiles to their faces.
Now there isn't much to say about this video other than the fact that the person creating these videos, Robert, is evidently not in the right state of mind, treating Daisy with contempt and hostility, throwing her down staircases, puncturing her repeatedly, and now gutting her. The final video left on the channel is called Daisy Leaves, and what happens in this video is pretty much just that. Daisy's body is on the ground, but in a flash, the door flings open, and Daisy is gone. Robert left looking out the open door, yearning for her to come back, with the knife still in his hands. No, 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 no. She left us, and now there is no Daisy. No Daisy. Daisy, Daisy, Daisy. We want Daisy back. Bring us back, Daisy. We need her here. She should be here. Always here. And with that, the channel goes dark, with no real answers as to what just happened. These uploads stopping on July 12th, 2015, the same day they were all uploaded. And the only thing that I could think of as to what is happening in these videos is that Robert is replaying the experience of someone leaving in his life. Now, all fiction aside, this body is not real. It's just, probably cardboard in a plastic bag. However, even working in the world of fiction, I still don't think that this body is real. Because what I think is happening is that Robert made this fake body as a way to express his resentment for whoever left him. Although at first I will admit that I was under the impression that the person that Robert was angry at was maybe an ex-partner perhaps. But looking at the messages in all of the videos, he talks about Daisy as if she's still a kid, talking to her like she's a kid even though he himself states that she isn't, saying that even at her age, she still wants to be tucked in. So even though she's not a kid, he still treats her like she is one, like how you would treat a kid, I'm assuming. I don't know, I'm not a parent. Robert, angry at his daughter who's been gone for years and lost in his own state of mind, expressing that rage through acts of violence on a dummy of his daughter. However, even in his own deranged play, Daisy still leaves because of how he treated her, leaving Robert alone. And I am under the impression that all of these things that happened in these videos are kind of along the same lines of how Robert treated his real daughter. Perhaps not to this extent, but I do believe that Robert treated his daughter horribly. But yeah, those are pretty much just my thoughts on the series. Please let me know any theories you guys may have, because I would love to hear them. And yeah, please do not forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment bruh, as always, as that helps out the channel a lot. Also, again, huge thank you to Scentbird for sponsoring this video, so be sure to check out the links below. Also, check out the Patreon if you feel so inclined. You get early access to videos, as well as your name at the end of every single video. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. It's always super great. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Love ya. Bye.
Most people get dogs or cats. Then, you may want to get yourself a trimming.
The angel closest to God was none other than Luke Satan.